Top 10 gems that are affordable in 2025. In a world where diamonds dominate headlines and emeralds break auction records, there's a quieter world of gemstones, just as beautiful and storied, that won't empty your wallet. These gems sparkle without screaming, with history, soul, and surprising affordability. In this list, we'll count down 10 genuine natural gemstones you can find in 2025, each tested durability, beauty, and timeless appeal. Don't forget to press and hold that like button, leave a comment, and hit subscribe before we begin. Ranked 10th, Spinel, the underrated gem hiding in plain sight. For centuries, Spinel was the imposter, mistaken for rubies, sapphires, and even garnets. But in today's gem world, it's finally being recognized not as a substitute, but as a star in its own right, especially in 2025, when the red varieties are climbing fast in value. Non-red Spinels remain among the most underrated, affordable, and breathtaking gems on the market. Found in shades of lavender, gray, cobalt blue, peach pink, and even steely black. Non-red Spinels offer a modern, minimalist palette that feels cool, clean, and surprisingly luxurious. Their brilliance is unmistakable. With a high refractive index, approximately 1.71 to 1.76, and a hardness of 8 on the Mohs scale, Spinel cuts like a dream and wears like sapphire, but at a fraction of the price. In 2025, many high-quality non-red Spinels retail for $20 to $70 per carat, depending on origin and saturation. Burmese lavender and Vietnamese steely blues are in demand, while Sri Lankan gray Spinels are trending in men's jewelry for their sleek, industrial aesthetic. The appeal isn't just the color, it's the clarity. Spinel typically forms with very few inclusions, giving it a clean, sharp look, even in larger sizes. Stones in the 2 to 5 carat range are still surprisingly accessible, allowing collectors to own big, bold, unheated gems without breaking the bank. For years, Spinel was mislabeled. Literally, some of the most famous rubies in crown jewels are Spinel. But now, Spinel owns its name. Especially in its softer shades, it's become the go-to gem for designers seeking unusual colors with everyday wearability. Ranked 9th, Low Light, the sapphire look-alike with a hidden twist. At first glance, you'd think it was a sapphire. Deep, velvety blue with a subtle violet undertone. This is Iolite, one of the most fascinating yet affordable gems today. Known for its unique optical property called pleochroism, Iolite can show 3 distinct colors depending on the angle: violet blue, grayish yellow, and pale blue. It's like watching light split through crystal memory. Historically called water sapphire, Iolite has a legacy that spans Norse mythology and 19th century navigation. Viking sailors are believed to have used thin slices of Iolite as the world's first polarizing filter, using its light filtering ability to locate the sun on overcast days at sea. In terms of performance, Iolite is no slouch. Its hardness of 7 to 7.5 on the Mohs scale makes it perfectly suitable for everyday jewelry. Although its refractive index may be lower than that of sapphires, its pleochroic fire adds a dimension that sapphires can't touch. In 2025, you can still find high-quality Iolite for $15 to $60 per carat, with beautiful cushions or oval cuts under $200. That's a fraction of what you'd pay for a comparable sapphire without any treatment. Most Iolite on the market is 100% natural and unheated. Designers love its moody elegance, collectors love its overlooked history, and wearers love it because it feels familiar, until it doesn't. Iolite isn't trying to be sapphire. It's something more innovative, a shapeshifter, a time traveler, and a storyteller. Ranked 8th, Labradorit, the aurora borealis trapped in stone. If there's one gem that looks like it came from another dimension, it's Labradorit. On the surface, it may seem like a dull gray stone, but turn it just slightly and it ignites. Vivid blues, electric teals, gold, and even flashes of violet ripple across its surface. This phenomenon is known as labradorescence, an optical effect caused by light bouncing between microscopic layers inside the crystal. It doesn't sparkle. It glows from within, like a northern light trapped in mineral form. Labradorit is a feldspar in the same family as Moonstone and Sunstone. It ranks 6 to 6.5 on the Mohs scale, making it moderately durable and suitable for pendants, earrings, and statement rings with protective settings. Its refractive index is relatively low, approximately 1.56 to 1.60, but that hardly matters, because Labradorit doesn't rely on brilliance. It captivates with color play and mystery. In 2025, Labradorit remains one of the most affordable gemstones that feels utterly magical. High-quality specimens with strong labradorescence, especially in blue-green or multicolor, are often sold for $5 to $30 per piece, sometimes more depending on size and source. Popular deposits include Canada, Madagascar, Finland, spectrolite, and India. No two pieces are ever alike. Each has its flash pattern, some like lightning bolts, others like shifting auroras or oil on water. That uniqueness makes it a favorite among jewelry designers looking for organic energy rather than rigid symmetry. Labradorit isn't for the sparkle crowd. It's for the dreamers, the stargazers, the ones who believe that magic belongs in minerals. Ranked 7th, Moonstone. Liquid light you can hold. With a soft, silvery shimmer that dances across its surface, Moonstone has long been associated with the mystical and the feminine. Ancient Romans, Indian royalty, and 1960s dreamers alike wore it. Its signature glow, a dualiscence, seems to float beneath the surface, like moonlight behind a veil. Alternating layers of orthoclase and albite feldspar cause this optical effect. When light hits the stone, it scatters between these microscopic layers, producing that unmistakable billowy sheen. Most often white, but sometimes with blue, peach, or rainbow flashes. Moonstone has a Mohs hardness of 6 to 6.5, making it slightly soft for rings but ideal for pendants, earrings, and low-impact jewelry. Its refractive index, 1.52 to 1.54, is modest, but again, brilliance isn't the point. This gem is all about glow, grace, and quiet beauty. In 2025, Moonstones will remain affordable and widely available, with prices ranging from $10 to $40 per carat, depending on clarity, color, and origin. Rainbow moonstones from India and Sri Lanka are especially popular. While fine blue flash material can fetch higher prices, commercial-grade pieces are still accessible to new collectors and designers alike. What makes Moonstone special isn't just its look. It's the emotion it evokes. There's a softness to it, a sense of calm, night skies, whispered stories, and ancient tides. It's a gem that doesn't compete for attention. It invites it. So while it may not sparkle like a diamond or flame like an opal, Moonstone confidently holds its place. Because in a world full of noise, sometimes the most powerful presence is the one that glows in silence. Ranked 6th, Smoky Quartz. The shadow gem that shines. It's the most underrated quartz in the game, and maybe the most misunderstood. Smoky Quartz doesn't dazzle with color nor seduce with rainbow fire. Instead, it whispers strength, subtlety, and depth. Smoky Quartz is naturally tinted by radiation from surrounding rocks, taking on hues ranging from champagne gold to deep charcoal. Its transparency gives it a moody elegance, a gemstone that looks like it belongs in a mountain shrine in a modern cocktail ring. With a Mohs hardness of 7 and excellent durability, Smoky Quartz is one of the best stones for significant dramatic cuts. And it's abundant, found in Brazil, Colorado, Switzerland, Madagascar, and more, making it shockingly affordable, even in sizes that cost thousands in diamond or aquamarine. In 2025, high-quality Smoky Quartz can be found for as little as $2 to $10 per carat, often in large stones, 20 to 50 carats, ideal for pendants, statement rings, or ornamental carvings. Faceted Smoky Quartz glows with a soft, earthy brilliance, while cabochons feel grounded and ancient. Jewelry designers love it for its neutral tone. It pairs effortlessly with gold, silver, or mixed metals. Collectors appreciate its geological story, especially when it forms giant crystals over a foot long in alpine pockets. But its real value lies in what it represents. Smoky Quartz is clear through shadow. It doesn't hide the dark, it embraces it. In doing so, it becomes something rare, a gemstone that feels ancient and modern, light and grounded. Ranked 5th, blue topaz, the sky-colored stone that doesn't break the bank. With shades ranging from delicate sky blue to electric Swiss blue to deep, stormy London blue, this gemstone delivers brilliance, durability, and presence, all at a fraction of the price of similar colored stones like aquamarine or blue zircon. Blue topaz is a silicate mineral with a Mohs hardness 8, making it one of the most durable gems available under $100 per carat. When well cut, its refractive index, 1.61 to 1.64, allows it to exhibit crisp, mirror-like facets, ideal for anyone who loves sparkle and clean geometry. While natural blue topaz exists, it's scarce. Most of the blue topaz on the market today is white or colorless, irradiated, and heat-treated to bring out those brilliant blues. The process is stable, safe, and permanent, making this gem visually striking and remarkably affordable. In 2025, well-cut 1 to 5 carat blue topaz stones will cost $10 to $50 per carat, depending on the depth of color and cut quality. London blue topaz, with its deep, inky saturation, often commands slightly higher prices due to demand. At the same time, sky blue offers an almost aquamarine-like alternative at a fraction of the cost. Designers use blue topaz from modern minimalist rings to vintage-style halo pendants. Its ability to complement silver and yellow gold makes it versatile across styles and genders. Blue topaz is the gem that lets you go big and bold without overspending. A stone that doesn't pretend to be rare, but knows how to steal the spotlight anyway. Ranked 4th, Paradot, the green fire born of earth and space. Known as the evening emerald, the Paradot is unmistakable. Vibrant yellow-green, often with golden undertones that seem to catch fire in natural light. But unlike many gems, its green comes not from trace impurities, but from the mineral's core structure, making it one of the world's few idiochromatic gemstones. Formed deep in the Earth's mantle and brought to the surface by volcanic activity, Paradot is one of the few gems that didn't originate in Earth's crust. Even more extraordinary, tiny Paradot crystals have been found in palisite meteorites, meaning some green gems are older than Earth. Paradot has a hardness of 6.5 to 7 on the Mohs scale, giving it a bright, glassy luster when faceted properly. While larger stones, over 10 carats, can command higher prices, most 1 to 3 carat stones remain comfortably within the $50 to $80 per carat range in 2025, especially those from Pakistan, Arizona, and Myanmar. Its affordability, eye-catching brilliance, and natural vibrancy make Paradot a favorite among contemporary designers who want bold colors without breaking the budget. It looks stunning in yellow, gold, and silver, and pairs well with white stones or dark accents. But what makes Paradot truly special is its energy. Where emerald feels royal, Paradot feels raw and radiant, like bottled sunlight, like summer, like the spark of something wild and unpolished. It doesn't need a mystique. It has magnetism. And in a gemstone market flooded with synthetic perfection, Paradot's natural fire stands out as something real, ancient, and refreshingly untamed. Ranked 3rd, Citrine, the sunshine gem that warms without burning your wallet. Citrine radiates positivity with colors ranging from lemon yellow to deep amber and golden orange. It's the gemstone version of morning sunlight, crisp, energizing, and uplifting. And in 2025, it remains one of the most affordable, wearable, and joyful gems on the market. Various quartz and citrine share the same crystal structure and durability as amethyst and smoky quartz. They have a Mohs hardness of 7 and a refractive index of approximately 1.54 to 1.55. That means they're strong enough for everyday wear, and when cut well, they deliver excellent brilliance, especially in larger carat sizes. Most citrine on the market is heat-treated amethyst or smoky quartz. This isn't a scam. It's a stable, accepted practice miming natural geological processes. The most natural citrine is either extremely pale or rare, But the upside, it makes stunning golden gems available for as little as $10 to $30 per carat, even in cuts above 5 carats. Although Madagascar and Zambia also produce beautiful rough, Brazil remains the dominant source. Citrine is more than accessible, it's incredibly versatile. It pairs beautifully with yellow gold, white metals, and even rose gold. It complements minimalist and bohemian designs. Thanks to its sunny hue, Citrine brings warmth and contrast to a gemstone collection filled with blues, greens, and neutrals. While many stones are admired, citrine is worn with a smile. It's been associated with abundance, clarity, and energy for centuries, from ancient Greek carvings to modern crystal healing practices. Ranked second, amethyst, the royal stone within reach. For centuries, amethyst was reserved for kings, bishops, and emperors. Its rich purple hue symbolized power, purity, and divine connection. But today, in 2025, this once royal gemstone is remarkably affordable and accessible to anyone who appreciates timeless beauty and spiritual calm. A member of the quartz family, amethyst owes its iconic violet color to trace amounts of iron and natural radiation. With a Mohs hardness of 7, it's durable enough for rings, earrings, and pendants, and easy to cut into dramatic shapes that showcase its depth and glow. What makes amethyst truly stand out, and why it ranks number 1, is the combination of historical prestige, emotional resonance, visual beauty, and price accessibility. Once as rare and valuable as sapphire or ruby, the discovery of massive amethyst deposits in Brazil, Uruguay, and Zambia in the 19th and 20th centuries transformed the market. Today you can find excellent 1 to 5 carat stones for just $5 to $30 per carat, sometimes even less for calibrated pieces. Designers adore its bold color range, from pale lilac to royal plum, and its ability to stand alone or pair with diamonds, citrine, and rose gold. Collectors love it for the massive geodes and cathedral specimens that decorate homes and sanctuaries. Amethyst proves that luxury doesn't have to be expensive, and that the most emotionally resonant gemstones aren't always the rarest, just the most timeless. So if you want beauty, history, versatility, and value wrapped in violet, amethyst wears the crown and hands it to you. In first place, garnet, the people's gem with a noble heart. While many think of garnet as simply the red birthstone for January, gemologists and collectors know the truth. Garnet is not one stone, but a family of minerals with more color, depth, and diversity than most people realize. From the blood red almandine to the brilliant green savorit, the orange fire of spessartine, and even the rarest blue color change varieties, garnet spans almost the entire spectrum without ever losing its identity. What earns garnet the number 1 spot on this list isn't just price, though it's incredibly affordable. In 2025, you can still find excellent quality red garnets for $10 to $50 per carat, with lesser known varieties like rhodolite or hessonite coming in slightly higher. Even savorit, once reserved for high-end designers, is now more available thanks to increased mining in East Africa. It's strong enough for daily wear with a Mohs hardness of 6.5 to 7.5. Its high refractive index, approximately 1.73 to 1.89, depending on the type, delivers brilliant sparkle in even modest sizes. Cut well, a garnet can rival a ruby in fire, at 1/10 of the price. But more than anything, garnet feels human. It doesn't demand attention. It earns it, slowly, confidently, and with heart. In a world chasing rarity and hype, garnet reminds us that value isn't always about what's rarest, but what endures. It's timeless, rich in history, and still yours to hold in 2025. That's why garnet takes the crown. Not because it's expensive, but because it never had to be. So there you have it. 10 gemstones that prove beauty doesn't have to come with a luxury price tag. And in 2025, they're not just collectible. They're attainable because great gems aren't always found in vaults. Sometimes they're waiting in a market stall, a local jeweler's case, or maybe even your birthstone. Let us know which resonates with you in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.